This is McHugh68 coming to you with a new video. Since the last time we were on a Texas road trip, and this time we're going to be heading out to Sturgis, South Dakota for the annual Ford Mustang Rally that they have up there. I also will have included in this video some of the items that I pointed out, problems that I thought I was having the 2019 Mustang Bullitt. And we'll go over those things initially, but later on I'll be posting some video that I shot on the way up to Sturgis, South Dakota, and on the way back. This is actually the website for the 15th annual Sturgis Mustang Rally, being held August 31st through September 5th. And I've never been to this rally, so it'll be interesting to see how things go. I did not sign up for any of the activities per se that have fees from anywhere from $50 to $150 to a 10. Starting at their website, if you look at the registration, they have the different packages here that you see. If you scroll down, you'll see the prices. I think I said $50 was the start, but actually it's $75 and it ranges all the way up to $150. If you really want to do a lot of racing and things like that, the race package is there for you. I'm going to be leaving on the 5th of September, so it doesn't make much sense to be paying for a banquet dinner that I'm not going to be there for.
This is just the current mileage that I have before we head on up to Sturgis 2 days from now. I think it was way back in episode 2 where I showed a couple of issues that I was having with the car. Well, I finally went into the Ford dealer and had an oil change for this trip to Sturgis, and the only thing they found semi wrong with the car was the oil plug was now leaking or seeping a little bit of oil, so they did change that out. But the complaints I had at the Ford dealer, number one, was this stainless steel trim on the door, specifically here on the passenger side. It's no longer lining up, and so I asked them to take a look at it, and they said that even though it's a little bit loose or whatever, it's not enough for it to fall off, so they really weren't going to do anything with it. So I don't know if the Arizona heat's gotten to it or whatever, even though the car's garaged all the time. That was issue 1. Then on issue 2, we had problems with the memory seat. 2 out of 10 times when I'd start the car, the seat would stay in the backward position and not remember where I had placed it before. Ford checked it out, could not find any faults with it. So again, they're not doing anything with it. So I'm not sure what's going on with the seat. This may be a known problem with Ford, but this particular dealership isn't doing anything about it. Then issue number 3 was this air conditioning system. Right now I've got it in the proper mode, so when I start it, it's not in recirculation. So as long as you have the air conditioner in this mode when you turn it on with the AC on auto, you won't have any problems with the recirculation button automatically being on. This is what the mode that I was stuck in. I asked Ford about why they have such a button like that stays on. Normally in most cars that shuts off when you restart the car, but not in this car. I'm going to shut it off and show you what I'm talking about. See how it automatically, if you inadvertently have that button on, it stays in the recirc mode, and then when you're going down the highway, if you don't notice it, you'll be breathing recirculating air all the time. But as long as you have that button off, you're in good shape. And this started in 2018 models, they said, so they automatically added that on. So if you got a earlier model, you don't have this problem with your Mustang.
The starting mileage on the Mustang was 12,658 miles, and by the time we got back home, 15,658 miles, so it was exactly 3,000 miles round trip, plus all the driving around town and the area. We had absolutely no problems at all with the Mustang anywhere. We left on Monday, the 30th of August, and arrived in Sturgis on 1 September at about 4 p.m. in the afternoon. When we pulled into the parking lot of the hotel, the most interesting Mustang that I saw was a 1966 Mustang Fastback that had the license plate My 401K. Anyway, I'm going to have a bunch of video coming up of some of the highlights of this Mustang Rally. If you've never been to Sturgis for the Mustang Rally, there's a little bit of something for everybody, and so it's well worth the trip coming up there to view how much these people love their Ford Mustangs.
count to 3. When I get to 3, you let her eat. Help me out here.